Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome to a very new, exciting, well, it's actually not new, it's Talking Heads. It's my episode on Talking Heads, which is about everyone from an expert field sharing their knowledge and sharing their research and giving good pointers, really. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan, and I'm going to be with you for the next 26 minutes. And I will be broadcasting from the wonderful USA Global TV and Radio. So hello, viewers, and also to our new viewers on E360 TV. All right, then, let's get on with it. So last week on Talking Heads, I was talking about a topic about, are you the person you portray? And I was coming from the angle of who you are, your self-worth, your fears, your dreams, your passions, your beliefs. I was coming from you were the person you portray in all these areas. Now this week, I decided that it would be nice, especially at this time of year, because so many people feel that emptiness, that empty void. They feel like something's missing in their life. And, you know, because it's the festive season and everyone wants that fire and get cozy with someone and be around family and get that loving feeling and snuggly wuggly type of feeling. So I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to talk about, are you the person you portray when it comes to romantic relationships? Alrighty, right. So as we all know, everybody, everyone on this planet has experienced a romantic relationship. Apart from, well, actually, to be honest, there are some young ones at 14 and 12 that have a young innocent relationship. But everyone understands about relationships. Now, it depends where you have come from, because they say you become the product of your background. You become the product of your parents or your grandparents. It's almost, they say, up to the age of 7 is a crucial age, because that's when certain behavior patterns and certain confidence is instilled at that point. And if anything happens when you're younger, it has a devastating effect. So therefore, if you've had a problem where the father hasn't been there, it's more likely that you're going to go for that relationship where it's codependent on someone who's older and helps to look after you and care for you. However, you'll go through this, and what will happen is the reason why you're going to date someone that's older, maturer, and can take care of you is because of your father being absent. But if your soul is crying out to be independent, then you may find that a lot of people that have been together for a very long time suddenly their partner is taken away from them, whether that's a case of natural causes, or they've actually, they've gone over to the other side, or someone else has come in, a third party, and swayed them away from you. And that is an indication that it's time to be independent and not so codependent. Now let's look at another way. Let's, for example, my story. I've gone out with, and not naming any names or traits. Well, traits, but not names, because it's all forgiven now. Because I didn't have my father present at the time. So yes, I was codependent on older men. And I was like, in my 19 to 25, I was going out with older men, and some very, very older men, that when you go out, people go, oh, I see you brought your daughter along, talk about, how can I say, it was embarrassing, really. I wasn't feeling embarrassed, but the person that I was with felt embarrassed. And also, if you have insecurities, you will end up going out with a certain person and a trait of a narcissistic nature. Narcissism is someone where it's a very controlling relationship. But these people come into our lives so that we break free from being controlled. We break free from our insecurities. And I know, because I've gone through it twice over, it's a horrible place to experience. And just as you think you get your strength and you're about to detach and leave, the energy magnetizes you to them again. And you get, it's almost like it's like a spell cast over you, a love spell. And you get captivated by them again, and you fall in love with them again. So then they've caught you. And so everything's all peachy and nice and just beautiful. And then something can trigger. And why it triggers purely is because you have become codependent on a narcissistic nature, the behavior of that person. Because don't forget, it's the actual behavior and the character. We as human beings, the beings of us, are really full of love. We have that love. We have that love that we have inherited, divine heritage. And that is sacred and protected. However, it's through the way we experience things in life, through our life story, what we see, what we see, what we see, what we smell, what we hear, determines what kind of person we are going to be. So if you need to get stronger in certain areas and you are not applying that love, you are ignoring that inner nudgings, the inner child, the inner power of you, then yes, you will meet these people of a narcissistic nature. And some of it is horrible. It really is horrible. But they treat us so bad that you get to the point where you say, hang on, I can't take this anymore. I don't even feel myself anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore. I feel so lost. I feel there's no respect there. There's no respect there because inside, within you, there's something within you, even within your DNA, your cellular, that has no self-worth. So self-worth, it could be in financial, it could be in health, it could be about body, it could be just about insecurity within how you act in front of people, no confidence. And so these people who are narcissistic, they do not even have to talk to you. They just pick the energy up. So narcissistic people are there so that we can become independent in our confidence in who we are. We can gain strengths and inner power and abilities and superpowers, because they don't want you to empower yourself. That's the thing. But what they don't realize is that the more they are having these traits, the more you eventually wake up. And if you don't, then I'm sorry, but you're in an ever decreasing circle. But now we're in the golden age, and it means that the era of the masks, which began in 2023, 2024 is when they're literally whipped off from our very eyes. And it won't be the person that is the narcissistic person, because sometimes they don't even know they do these traits. It's just a natural habitual habit. But the person that they're doing this to, treating them with that disrespect, that person will wake up. So narcissistics now, 2024, the mask is off with them, because they have to now start to look at who they are. And what you will find, because the energy is so great with the light that's implementing into the Earth's atmosphere, into the core of the Earth, this light is illuminating the shadows. This light is illuminating and taking off the masks. So everyone at some point in their life will have to face their inner fears. And what they will feel, the narcissistic people, is they will feel this pain, a pain that they feel it was wrong for them to treat that person like this, and they will want to make amends. However, the person that got free from the narcissistic behavioral traits of that person will find they've detached. So therefore, they don't want to be around that energy anymore. So what we have is, again, is a conflict of energy. So where the narcissistic person had the power and control, now you find the person that came away from the narcissism is now in control. But where is the balance? The balance is in the forgiveness. You don't actually physically have to go up to that person. Remember, everything is energy. You just have to have 5 minutes and think of the color pink, a rose pink color, because it's divine love, will, and compassion. And you just have to wrap around a rose pink ray like this, right round and round and round, around the person that was treating you with that disrespect. Because at the end of the day, they need saving too. So the energy will speak to the other person that has offended you, that has put you through pain and turmoil and chaos and conflict. And what it does, it starts to clear the energy. You start to cut the cords and cleanse. And then any ill feeling almost dissipates. So the person that's narcissistic will feel something releasing them, so they can go on their way and continue. And the person that was suffered at the hands of the narcissistic nature and behavior traits of that person, they will feel released as well. You see, if we don't do this, what happens? Where does all that energy go? Where does it all go? Think of this, a big vacuum cleaner, and think of it as space dust. All dust, energy, accumulated stagnant energy is dust. So when you come away and detach, the energy is still there. The energy remains dormant, almost stagnant within your energy field. And in effect, that energy field, that cord is still attached to the person that was the narcissistic. So forgiveness needs to come in. And another way of looking at it now is karmic relationships. So karmic relationships is narcissistic, but also karmic relationships could be dharma. Dharma means a good energy, good experiences to help one grow and evolve. A higher soulmate. So soulmate can be your brother, your sister, could be your best friend. You know, we're now going into those times, soul tribe, soul family, soul voice, soul heart. Everything is of the era of the soul. So everything begins with the soul from now on. Therefore, all destructive relationships need to be assessed, looked at, and cleared. Because there's triggers, and the triggers are there for us to grow. Now, though they are those type of relationships that last for ages. They're just so help each other. They grow old together. They have children. Now that is a higher soulmate. And they're there with each other until one partner goes and the other feels the other's absence. And then if within a short time, the other person goes as well. Because their love is strong. Okay, now we're going to talk about something that's formed by that is you will find that you start dreaming of someone, maybe not their face, but their energy. You'll wake up and you'll find yourself listening to a certain song that keeps on repeating wherever you are. Could be certain numbers, could be initials. And you feel this person's energy. It's almost like it's like a fire, like a burning fire that's within you, that's in your energy field. And you are connected to that person in 5D. You might not have actually known them in 3D yet, or you do know them, but you haven't actually met them. You haven't met up with them or haven't had a physical or been in person with them. These type of relationships are there for us to work on ourselves in every aspect, every area, to become the highest version of ourselves. We call this a twin flame. And it means that the soul, not everybody is a twin flame, but a twin flame is when the soul is in two parts and you are connected to that soul, the other soul, throughout eons of time. There's certain karma to deal with, but it's more about a divine masculine and a divine feminine. The energy, not so much the gender. And what it does is when you meet your twin flame, And the energy is mad, it's magnetic, it's crazy, it's like having the highest orgasm you can ever have without actually physically having an orgasm. It's electromagnetic. And what it does, it gives you this feeling of euphoria. The next minute, you start to have feelings of doubt, insecurity, not feeling good enough. And that person's energy makes you feel like this because they're triggering you. And you trigger them because it's called a mirror. It's a mirror relationship that is, how can I say, arranged behind the scenes of the divine, of the universe. These two souls have to come together on an energetic level, and some will eventually, providing they've worked on themselves and worked on their shadows, worked on the triggers, and become the highest version of themselves, then you get closer to your twin flame. Some twin flames will meet each other in a 3D perspective, in physicality, and then it's absolute magic. But then, if there's not enough work that's been done on on each of the twins, the two lovers, then they have to apart again. And they need to continue working. And it may be they go off with other people. They might have a karmic relationship. They might have a soulmate in between that time. But the destiny of a twin flame is to be together in the end. It's the most magical, frustrating, triggering energy that you can possibly experience. And you have songs that you're thinking, I've never listened to this kind of song. Where's this song coming from? Where's this feeling coming from? How come I'm seeing these numbers? It's your twin. It's your twin. Because you're working energetically. So you always meet each other in a 5D perspective. So 4D dreamscape, 5D higher, but in the dream. And then life will allow you to meet up. The divine orchestration of the universe, of God the Father, Mother, will allow certain opportunities where you have to meet up. But if there's more work, then you're going to have a runner and a chaser. If there's more work to do, then one of the twins have to run and the other one chases. And it's a feeling as if you've lost someone, as if someone has gone on to the other side. Well, really they are, because they're in 5D. So it's very special. Not everyone is going to have a twin flame because everybody's assigned different. And at the end of the day, we have to anyway go within and balance our inner world and outer world, because that's the only way we're going to be able to handle these energies that are coming in. You can't just live in a 3D perspective, having all your decisions by the outside world. No. We've got to have a balance. But the twin flame is here especially once they've both worked on their higher version of themselves. Then they join together in union. And then it becomes a very powerful love that is there to raise the human collective consciousness, to bring in that pure divine love. Not the romantic love that's portrayed by, films and everything. This is a different kind of love. It will be romantic in the end. I mean, it is romantic, but then once it comes into the physical, woo, Anyway, I wanted to share with you about romantic relationships. And at the end of the day, because it's Christmas, even if you're not going out with anyone, like I'm not with a physical partner, I'm not with anyone. I think about all the love that in the world. I think about all the love I can give in the world. And then I don't feel that I have a necessary desperate need for a romantic partner. Because you know what? There's so much love to put out into this world. Everyone needs love. Everyone. Love is everywhere. Love is the key. Thank you. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan. I've thoroughly enjoyed sharing with you romantic relationships. Are you the person you portray? You can find me on madelenechan.com. You can find me on LinkedIn. And of course, you can find, oh, there's my book, Star Child, which I should have promoted it. But I felt that, to be honest, the word of the topic of the romantic relationships was an absolute vital topic to discuss for this week. Thank you. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan. As again, I keep saying it. and I will see you next week on USA Global TV and Radio and on E360 TV. Thank you, everyone. Much love. Remember, divine love. Keep the love alive. Love is the key. Bye-bye.
Hello, Mariska Dupree here, and I am a leadership and development coach that work within the transformation space. And I am also a talking head here on say Global TV and Radio, as well as being part of some of the other programs such as A Woman's Prerogative. And I've been with USA Global TV and Radio and Dr. Jacqueline for quite some time now. So I thought I would let the rest of you into a couple of secrets. So first off, I absolutely love this platform. And that's most probably why I keep coming back. It is such a great group of people to work with. And Dr. Jacqueline continuously look at different ways for everybody to be able to collaborate. So if you are looking for a great space that feels a little bit like family, this is definitely the platform to be at. The other thing that brings a lot of value is, as you may or may not know, we have quite an extensive following. So if you have any programming or any ideas that you would like to bring into the world and get some eyes on what it is that you do, USA Global TV and Radio is definitely the place to be. Now, personally, as I mentioned earlier on, I do my talking head shows, which comes up on a Thursday in the US and a Friday for me here in New Zealand. So even if you are situated in a different place, different continent, Dr. Jacqueline makes it really easy for you to be able to be on this platform and be a part of what it is that we are building within USA Global TV and Radio. So it doesn't even matter if you are in a different area like I am, because you can still be part of this fabulous family. And the other thing that I also enjoy about working within this very collaborative space is it is not only within the USA Global TV platform that we work. There are other collaborations also taking place. For instance, me and Dr. Jacqueline wrote a couple of children's books that you might have heard about, The Adventures of Lady Allah. And we even wrote a song with one of the other presenters of A Woman's Prerogative, that is Dr. Chan. So there are a lot of scope within this platform, not only to promote the things that you are doing in the world, but also to grow the things that you might be doing in the world. And that is definitely, in my book, a good reason to be on this platform. So until I see you at my next Talking Heads or a Women's Prerogative show, and please join us. Until next time.
When we speak, we don't hear. It's abundantly clear. Listening lazy creeping, and nobody's gonna win. Look someone in the eye. If you don't, they surely will cry. You don't hear a word I say, 'cause you always look straight away. Listening lazy, drive people crazy. Listening lazy, making us blue. Listening lazy, communication goes hazy. Listening lazy, listening lazy. Da 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 da. Listening lazy, drive people crazy. Listening lazy, making us blue. Listening lazy, communication goes hazy. Listening lazy, listening lazy. When you interrupt your friend, you will surely have to make amends. Lady Ella knows the way to help you listen better every day. And what's that? It's listening lazy. Listening lazy, drive people crazy. Listening lazy, making us blue. Listening lazy, communication goes hazy. Listening lazy, listening lazy. Listening lazy, drive people crazy. Listening lazy, making us blue. Listening lazy, communication goes hazy. Listening lazy, listening lazy, listening lazy.
Hi everyone, my name is Tracy Cram Perkins. I'm the author of Dementia Home Care, How to Prepare Before, During, and After. I also have a day job where I work in the electrical industry. I have found a home here on USA Global TV to tell people about different aspects of dementia and how to survive dementia care. It's a passion of mine, going back to when I first started taking care of my mother, all the way through 3 other family members to my aunt who died recently. My mission is trying to make it easier for people to do dementia care, to find shortcuts that will help them survive and maybe even thrive. So that is my mission. What I've discovered here on USA Global TV in sharing the information is that a lot of people have reached out to me, and we are talking about different aspects of their care. Now, at this point, I don't have a package that I put together. However, that will be coming. What I am doing now, because I do have a day job, is I make appointments with people, and then we can talk about the things that they're struggling with and see if we can't get them through to something that will work for both them and their loved ones. USA Global TV has opened such a world up to me as far as outreach, being able to get to people who don't know where to start. And they've been able to just connect with us online and find out about what we're doing and how we're helping people. And I am so proud of being able to be a part of this and to get the message out that you can also come to USA Global TV and talk about whatever your expertise is, as I'm sharing mine. One of the things that I've found when I've been talking to people about dementia care is maybe they don't have time to sit and talk to me in person, or we can't get together. Yet if they let me know about a topic, it's something that we can address, and I can either send to them or I can post public. My book is available on Amazon. It's available also in wide release at Barnes & Noble. You can also get it at your favorite local booksellers. It's available online through Target as well. So if you want to come and find me and find my package, right below here is my social contact and my email, so that you feel free to reach out to me and we can make an appointment to chat. And I look forward very much to hearing from you.
I just can't take it anymore. I am so tired. I am so frustrated and burnt out. Why won't anyone listen to what I have to say? Yet I look on social media and everybody's smiling and having a great time. Meanwhile, I feel totally alone with my world rushing by. Guess what? Great news. You have a choice. You can change the dynamic by learning how to listen at an elevated level yourself through the power of listening educational courses. Can you imagine from where you are today to having a life overflowing with abundance? It's possible. Learn how to listen at an elevated level. You'll have deeper connections, better relationships, and more authentic conversations. Start today. Go to usaglobaltv.com, education, and learn how to listen. We have courses and children's books. Let's work together to learn how to listen. This program is brought to you in part by the British School of Excellence and founder, Mr. Philip Sykes, building confidence, changing lives. Do you share our view that etiquette is a set of modern life skills that are essential for personal and professional success? Join us as an etiquette coach and change people's lives through the power of etiquette and manners.
The last few days have been really amazing. I had a trainer course from the British School of Etiquette.
And I must say it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made and one of the best investments I've made in my own training and development.
Now, words alone will not describe the transformation and the positive path that I have traveled with the British School of Etiquette.
I found I learned a lot from the lessons this time I came.
The last few days with the British School of Etiquette have been fantastic.
And what I've learned now is really beyond my expectations.
This is the most rewarding experience and the best investment I have made this year.
It was just great. I learned so much, and when I go back to Belgium I will incorporate a lot of it into my day-to-day life and business.
It's been absolutely wonderful for the whole week that we were here.
I feel transformed, and I feel like blowing a trumpet and tell people, come and do this school, this class is the best, this is the best school ever.
You should take it. It will change your life immediately.
I am now able to teach other people how to bring the best of them.
Thank you.
Thank you, BSC.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to our clients for their testimonials on the Train the Trainer program. Our exponential and global growth is so significant that we've evolved from the British School of Etiquette to the British School of Excellence, where we're investors in people. Let us invest in you and your career. Contact us to become an etiquette coach. Go to thebritishschoolofexcellence.com. Start your career and elevate your success today. Meet Lady Ella, a special ladybug who was trained by Grand Beetle on how to listen at an elevated level. After earning her gold wings, Mother Earth and Father Universe asked her to travel across the solar system, teaching life lessons to creatures to respect one another and to listen. Learn more about her travels in the book series, The Amazing Adventures of Lady Ella. Lady Ella would like to teach you and your family how to listen at an elevated level. If you're interested in learning life lessons, as well as how to communicate more effectively as a family, go to Amazon and order Lady Ella's books. They're all there, just waiting for you. This program has been brought to you in part by Zane Carson Carruth, etiquette and protocol expert, international award-winning author, television show host, and philanthropist. Thank you to Zane, our official diamond sponsor for USA Global TV and Radio in partnership with E360 TV. Zane is the author of The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever, as well as many other children's books. She's also the television host of Elegance, Polished Demeanor, and Posh Living, seen on USA Global TV and Radio.
Hi, my name is Zane Carson Carruth, and I'm the author of this book, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever.
Reading is magic. Studies have shown that reading to your children lays the foundation for greater success in life. Reading helps develop language and vocabulary skills. It helps improve memory, and it encourages curiosity and inspires creativity. The benefits are immeasurable, and as a parent, you'll benefit too. In only 10 or 15 minutes a day, you'll be creating more memories and a bonding experience that will last for years to come. So take time to read to your children. Read them books about things that engage and interest them. Tales of fairies and magic fascinate children, and as everyone knows, the Tooth Fairy is at the top of the list. If your child loves magic, wands, adventure, and what child doesn't, you'll love reading them books from the trademarked series The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever. Follow along as Abella, the world's first tooth fairy, accidentally starts the tooth fairy tradition. Learn the tricks of being a professional tooth fairy in the book Abella Starts a Tooth Fairy School. Your child's imagination will soar as you read the adventures of Abella and her magic wand. These wonderful books are available at worldsfirsttoothfairy.com and at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart.
To learn more about Zane, contact her through her website, zanecarruth.com. ZANECARRUTH.com. Order Zane's books and merchandise. Contact her about being a keynote speaker at your next event.